So I guess the binder brigade is getting heat from everybody, like hate towards them. Like, I don't know what they're supposed to have done. What did they know? She's like, why? She's basically saying, why is everybody mad at us? We went there there was no pretense that we were going to get anything that was so damning. And quite frankly, the AG was pissed when she found out that basically she was lied to, and this was a big nothing burger rug pull of these binders. But she's saying, why aren't you mad at SDNY and everybody else? Why are we taking why is the binder brigade taking all this heat tonight?
Right.
Which,
I think they're taking the heat because they can't get to Bondi, I guess. Because I think a lot of people were, why are you giving it to, social media influencers? Why aren't you just publishing what you have on the website for the government and let us all read it? Right. As opposed to doling it out to these people. And now we know that there's really nothing in there. Why giving it out to these people and let them determine what they're going to publish?
Yeah, they were the face. They came out and stood on the steps and held the binders. So, yeah, they were going to bust their chops because we think they were the ones that were, helping to push this stuff out. And what you said is 100% right. She should have just put it up on the site and left it at that. We don't need influencers to do it. And you know what? Kash Patel didn't do his homework here either. I mean, he really should have been. Laura had knowledge of this.
Laura Loomer tonight's Pam Bondi's never going to recover from this.
That's ridiculous.
That seems somewhat ridiculous to me. I mean, really?
That's the idea, though. Why do they do this? They want to make these people look really bad. They want to undermine them till people lose faith in what they can do, so that a moron like this comes out with a comment like that.
Right.
That's going to be. We got to get used to that because they are going to try that.
And she's on our side. She's supposedly on our side too, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I don't care what side she's on. That's a stupid comment, but we're going to be faced with that over months. But that's why I say they have to do something strong.
And they have to, and they got to hold the line on that 8 a.m. Deadline tomorrow morning. If that stuff is not, and this is me, if I'm Pam Bondi, if that stuff is not here in my office tomorrow with a big freaking bow on it, I am sending troops in to get you people, arrest you all, and then we'll start pulling things apart ourselves and see what you're hiding.
Okay. But wasn't there a report? And again, I don't know if the report was real. Wasn't there a report earlier this week or early last week that somebody thought before Kash got to the FBI, there was some report that they may have been destroying documents? Like,
yes.
How does anybody possibly think you're going to go into the SDNY after all these years and find anything real at this point? Even her.
I'm of the mind, and you hear a lot of computer people say this. You can try all you want. If there's even just a piece of a drive left, I think they can recover a lot of stuff.
I mean, people in the chat are saying this is bad for Pam. Bondi lied. Pam this, Pam that. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I mean that people are treating this as like, well, I don't know this is her second week.
Well, she's a victim of the deep state. That's as simple as that. The question is, what is she going to do about it? That's where I land on this.
She could have, and I think I know where they're going with this. Why didn't she just say, look, yesterday I'm releasing stuff tomorrow. It's not what we said it was going to be because of these. And that would have been, hey, just be honest. Say, look, here's what they gave us. It's garbage. We know it's garbage. We're trying to get the real stuff. They've been playing games. Like I said, if it's not on my desk by tomorrow, I guess that's send in the.
And that's why I asked you, like these influencers that that's the other question too. Like why go through this whole charade of making them come out and hold them up and making this big deal of it if you know what you just gave them is basically a nothing burger?
She didn't know. That's what she said. She did not know it was a nothing burger. She found out after the fact. That letter.
She did not look at them and then give them out like pretzels.
Right.
Of course, she had to know what was in there.
Right. No, she knew it was in there. I don't think she knew that the Eastern District had thousands of pages of more stuff. She was told in the letter she sent, it was pretty explicit. I was told, this is it. This is everything. That's what I was told. And I find out that's not true. So she released it thinking it's everything, and she finds out it's not true. She sent that letter, and that's where we are.
But a quick call to Kash Patel, because he had seen this stuff.
Okay.
Would have said, no, there's way more. I've seen it. Because he did say he has seen it.
I hear you on that. And Kash dropped the ball here, too.